Hello, it's Shads back again with another vlog, and this one is kind of an update and sort of newsy, updatey, vloggy thing. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses, I can't see a damn thing. So hello out there. I'm sure there's somebody there somewhere. Yeah, so there's kind of two real main bits of news that I want to address here, and I will elaborate on them after I've mentioned both of the headlines, as it were. So the first thing is, in a slightly related incident, I'm still waiting on broadband. Hopefully by the end of this week. This is going to go out on Sunday, so by the end of the following week, by Friday following the day that this comes out, I should have internet. I'm still fighting the case, and it's still an ongoing thing. But that's although that has some bearing on the news that I'm going to give you, it's not directly related, although it kind of is, insofar as to actually continue doing what I'm doing, I do kind of need internet. Anyway, stop rambling. All right. So essentially, as you are probably all aware, if you're not, why not? Where have you been, under a rock the last year or so? I am part of a fantastic group known as the Bromigos. Now, the Bromigos have had some good times, and they've had some not so good times. Certainly the good times that we've had have been outstanding, and long may they continue. Currently, we started out as, well, originally we started out as two. It was myself and Dorgeth, and then Slothy, Dave, Craig, and Hades joined. We kind of, Dorgeth, we're not going to keep going over the whole thing. Dorgeth did the Dorgeth Gate thing. He did what he had to do, and he left. And that's all power to him. He's a legend. He is still one of my all-time best mates, and always will be. But he's gone to do his own thing, which is cool. And the content he produces is fantastic. He did the YTG, which is cool, and you know, things are developing. There's other stuff developing that I'll talk about in a minute. Then Hades went his separate way as well, and he's doing really well for himself, which is really cool. It's really nice to see these guys that have moved on to other things, not necessarily better, not necessarily worse, just other things, and that they're doing what they do without any kind of major backlash. Because backlash isn't what we want. I'm knocking my microphone, sorry. Backlash isn't what we want. So essentially, the Bromigos was set up to be a couple of guys getting together, chilling out, playing some games, having a laugh, maybe recording it, maybe streaming it, and it grew exponentially to the point where it expanded, then it imploded. So there's four of us, which is cool. Slothy is, I think the last video I watched of Slothy was him playing modded Fallout 4, hunting down people with a rocket launcher, I believe. He does his thing, and I love some of the stuff he does is fantastic, and he does make me laugh. He's an awesome guy. Some of the chats that we've had in our private Bromigos channel on the Bromigos Discord have been just fantastic, and I love Slothy to bits. He's fantastic, and he really does make me chuckle. Dave, I'm laughing now, I'm just tears of laughter. Dave is on his hollybobs. He's on vacation. I watched his part one of his vacation vlog. So he's off and about in the mountains and doing all kinds of stuff as he's on his way down to. He visited where Elvis was born and lived, and got to see where Elvis pooped. And he does some outstanding vlogs that put mine to shame, to be honest. Mine are pretty boring and pretty just uninteresting compared to his. And he produces good content as well with his gaming videos. And Craig has had computer issues, which we know. He has now built himself a brand new machine. Had some teething problems, but I think he's working his way towards getting it back up and running and his schedule back on track. And myself, as you know, with lack of internet, I've literally just been putting out just bits and pieces. I've tried to continue my Gears of War series, which is I've almost recorded to the end. I've got the last encounter to go to record, and then that'll be done. I'm hoping to get it all done and uploaded and out there before Gears 4 comes out in about 3 weeks' time from now. And then I shall be, I'll be doing a lot of Gears 4. But that's going to be slightly different as well. But I'll cover that shortly. So the four of us are producing our own content, but we're not really doing anything together. And it's kind of difficult because I don't have internet. Super Dave works as a fireman, so he has weird shifts where he might be on for long periods of time and be unavailable. And when he's not on at work, he's sleeping because he's resting, because he's been up all night or he's been doing long shifts. I've been there myself. I know exactly how it is, and there's no blame here. There's no it's his fault because we're not doing anything. It's nothing to do with that at all. It's just finding time to get together is kind of impossible, even more so for me because I don't have any internet to be able to do anything. So things are kind of drifted by the wayside. I'm hoping that when I get the internet back, things are going to pick up and we're going to start doing some stuff. We've got some plans. I'm not going to mention them just yet, but we do have a couple of little sideline plans that we're going to try and get together. And it's going to be stuff that'll work whether we are streaming together or even recording together, or whether we're separate. It's going to be a game where we will both be working, we'll all be working towards the same goal, but we may not necessarily be doing it together 100% of the time, which is cool. And it's kind of a little bit like Galactic Science kind of started out, but that got a bit grindy, and it's not going to be Minecraft. And it's not going to be a mod pack. It's not going to be modded Minecraft. It's kind of going to be something completely different that we're going to work together and try and get something sorted that we can all have a common goal to work towards, which should be really cool. More news will come out of that later once I've got internet and we've got stuff sorted out. So on to the main part of the news, which is the meat and potatoes of the video, if you like. Myself and Dorgeth have been talking. While essentially the Bromigos is what it is, and it's developed into something really good, but it's not the vision that myself and Dorgeth had when it kind of started. Dorgeth has decided to retire. I shouldn't even be calling him Dorgeth. You see? This is the stigma that he's going to have. But for the purpose of people watching that don't necessarily know, I'm going to continue calling him Dorgeth until a little bit later. So he's decided to retire the Dorgeth name. He's had that name, an online persona, if you like, for 18 years, I think, something like that. It's a long time. A long time. So he's retired it, and it is going to be no more. He is now going to be using the persona, if you like, of Matt the Dev. As people may or may not know, his main job is software development. He's a software engineer, and a damn fine one at that. And that's what his income is. That's what his main breadwinning skills, if you like, are circled around, is software development, which is cool. He's very good at what he does, and he's decided that he's going to use that as his online persona. Now, it's going to be more him, not caveman-y kind of thing. With the Bromigos, again, going back to that, that was developed with a vision of being family friendly, but it's really, really hard to keep up. And sometimes you want to play a game that's not family friendly. You know, it might have the F-bomb in it. It might have a bit of blood and guts, like me with my my Gears of War videos. It's not really kid friendly. I mean, yeah, there's some swear words in it. There's a bit of blood and guts. It's not out and out horror, and it's not really. I wouldn't rate it an 18. Probably 15 or 16, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you decide. But my personal opinion is it's not an 18. It's just a 15. I've seen far worse movies that are rated 15. But that's kind of neither here nor there. At the end of the day, we wanted to create PG content, okay, that parents could sit down with their kids and watch, and that's great. So when I create a video that isn't, I have to unmonetize it, which doesn't bother me because I'm not in it for the money anyway. I have to mark it as mature and then rate it as mature so people that don't have adult YouTube accounts can't watch it. But that's not to say that kids don't use their parents' accounts and watch the videos without necessarily the parents knowing. You could put that back on the parents and say, shame on you for not knowing. But kids do this kind of thing, and you know, you can't police kids 24/7 because it's just unmanageable, you know. So and I'm not here to question anybody's parenting skills. So ultimately, finally getting back to what I was talking about, myself and Matt the Dev, or Matt Dorgeth, whatever you want to call him, don't be rude, have decided to go back to something. It's kind of an offshoot. Those of you that have followed the Bromigos will know that we did a couple of sort of streams, evening in the US, early morning in the UK, live streams of just kind of a chat show. And for those of you that don't know, it was called The Couch Crashers. So good. And essentially, those of us that were available as Bromigos would get together and we'd chat about gaming, we'd chat about the latest news in gaming and blah, 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 blah. And it was quite well received. We got, you know, people could ask us questions and we could kind of, you know, answer those questions online and all that kind of stuff. And it was pretty cool. But it kind of fizzled out. Dorgeth went his own way. He kind of had the, if you like, he kind of owns the Couch Crashers IP. So the Bromigos respected that and said, you know, we're not going to carry on doing that. So myself and Dorgeth were talking about it. And we thought that it could be resurrected, but in a different format. So we came up with the concept of more about two friends, really good friends, two buddies, not Bromigos, two buddies that like to chill out, playing some games, talking about stuff in the same way that we used to on the Couch Crashers original kind of podcast, if you like, but we'll do it while we're playing games, because who doesn't like playing games? You know, we both work hard, we're both parents, we both have sort of children that we look after, and we both have responsibilities as parents and responsibilities as adults. We go out, we work, we come back. Sometimes you just need to kick back, have a couple of beers, watch a bit of TV, maybe play some games. So we've decided that once, maybe twice a week, we'll get together and play some games. Now, we'll either record it or more than likely we'll stream it. And we're going to keep the name The Couch Crashers because that's an IP that Dorgeth has invested in and isn't doing anything. So he needs a return on his investment, and I fully support that. So we have set up a new YouTube channel. There'll be links in the description below for all of this crap, so don't worry about trying to remember it. I've got to try and remember to put the links in the description below. If there aren't any, leave a comment and I'll update it. Because I will forget, because I've got to record this and then I've got to upload it. And yeah, so it is what it is. What was I saying? I think. Yes. So it's going to be called The Couch Crashers. We set up a new YouTube channel. We've got a website which has our old artwork on it for the moment, but we're going to be changing it to a new artwork, which is going to be more. It's not going to be the same artwork that we used for the Bromigos. It's going to be a bit slightly different to differentiate, so nobody gets confused. Because ultimately, people are going to see my artwork on both channels and think, "Oh, well, what is he doing? What's he doing?" And to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just floundering around trying to do stuff and trying to put content out that kind of fits stuff and has its place. And frankly, Gears of War doesn't have its place on my channel for Shads or A7X Shadows. So I'm going to split my content into two channels. So, in keeping with Dorgeth's Matt the Dev, I have come up with the persona, as it were, of Scotty Tech. My real name being Scott, obviously, but it's going to be more than just the Couch Crashers is probably going to be more than just gaming. We're probably going to throw out some tech videos as well. Matt the Dev's going to have his own channel, and I will set up a Scotty Tech channel as well, which is going to be more tech related. So we're going to have essentially it's going to be three channels really, for the three different things. So my family friendly content, Bromigo stuff, is going to be on my Shads channel, which you're watching now. Hello. Then we're going to do the stuff that myself and Matt do together, sort of streaming. At the moment, we're going to do a little bit of Rocket League. We'll do some Diablo 3, some Elder Scrolls Online, maybe some, what is it? Keep talking or everybody dies, or don't stop talking or everybody dies. Or keep talking and nobody blows up. I can't remember what it's called. I've slept since then. I looked at it and thought, oh, that's a really good idea. And some just proper co-op, not MLG gaming stuff, just us chilling out, having a laugh, having a chat, talking about adult stuff, talking about family stuff, talking about gaming stuff, talking about tech stuff. And then I'll have the Scotty Tech channel, which will be purely tech related. I've got some tech videos on my Shaz channel, which I'm going to remove and move over to the Scotty Tech channel, because frankly, the tech side of thing, I don't know. The music stuff will probably stay on the Shaz channel, because that's kind of more me. I'm a little bit nervous about splitting stuff up, but I think it's something that needs to be done. Again, I want to make it clear, because I had a conversation with Craig, who's a little concerned that with the creation of the Couch Crashers stuff that I've been doing, and he's obviously been seeing that happening in the background. He's a little concerned that I was just going to quit the Bromigos and disappear, and that isn't the plan at all. We haven't done a lot of stuff together, but I plan, when I get my internet together and my stuff sorted out, that we're going to have a big push, and we're going to get some stuff sorted out. And the idea that we've got running in the background at the moment, we're going to try and get that up and running. I'm really pushed for that. And as I've said to Craig, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give it till the end of the year. So until the 31st of December this month, I'm going to give it, and we're going to see how the Bromigos goes, because I know that we've lost some viewers, we've lost some subscribers, and the other guys are doing a lot better than I am, basically, and that's a good thing, because they work hard and they do really well. We just don't do stuff together, and it's difficult because I don't live in the same time zone. So either everyone else has got to put themselves out for me, or I've got to find time to do stuff that fits around them, and that might be good. You know, Craig might say, well, I'm free on what would be, 5 p.m. your time tomorrow. But then Dave's like, well, I'm working or I'm sleeping because I'll have been at work all day. And Slothy's got stuff going on as well. He works hard. And it's just getting hard to manage. So I'm going to get my internet back. We're going to have a big meeting. We're going to sort of thrash it out and come up with a plan. And I'm going to give it until the end of the year. And then I'll reevaluate. I'm not going to just disappear. I'm not going to just go, the Premier guys, I don't want to be any part of that anymore. They're good friends, and stuff's happened, and things have been said, and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of, I'm in a position where I could either say, screw it, I'm gone. Or I could say, I'll stay on the fence. Or I could say, I'll stay with them and screw everything else. I'm kind of on the fence, and I shouldn't be. I should make a decision. I should come up with an idea of either going. I'm not hedging my bets. This is something I don't want people to think is, he's just like staying with them just because, that's where he's getting his views from. I'm not getting any views. I'm getting, frankly, naff all in the way of views. I'm getting 10 views, maybe 12 views on my gaming videos. I get more on my vlogs, and I talk about crap, and I get more views on that, and it takes far less effort. There's less editing, there's less anything. It's just me talking crap, but I get more views on it. Maybe that's where I need to go. Maybe I need to vlog my life more. Maybe I should get myself a really expensive GoPro and just vlog everything about my life, and just pull in a load of views like that, monetize it, and make 27 pence a month off of views and adverts. But that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it, I just want to have fun, and for people who watch to have fun. And frankly, I would rather have 20 subs and get 20 views on a video than have 70 million subs and have 10 views per video. I want people to enjoy it, and that's what I'm doing it for. And if people aren't enjoying it, what's the point? Because while I'm enjoying myself, I'm essentially wasting. I enjoy playing the game, and I enjoy, all the playing and the talking and the fun and the stream. Certainly with the streaming, I mean, I'm going to be streaming a lot more when I get my internet back, because it's lazy. Yes, it is lazy, because you don't have to edit the video. You just upload it, and you just stream it to YouTube Gaming, and bosh, there you go. Thanks very much. You got a video out. Awesome. No editing, no dicking around with it. Sorry, I said dicking. I can't monetize this video now. And it's, I mean, I would like to do more streaming, and yes, it is lazy, but I do better on my streams. I like to interact with people. That's what I like to do. I like to interact with people. And you can spend, like I do, I can sort of like come into my office, and I can record an hour's worth of Gears of War, for example. Record that, and I have a ton of fun playing it. I love Gears of War so much. My favourite game of all time, and I'm happy to play any of them. If anyone wants me to do a run through of Gears of War 2 or Gears of War Judgment, anything. I love all of the Gears of War games, and I will be playing an absolute crap ton of Gears of War 4. But I'm going to put that on my other channel because it's more adulty, and I like to be able to not have to watch my language in a game that's got swearing. It's like, oh, they can say the F-bomb in the game, but I'm not allowed to because that's against the rules. So it's kind of better for me to just put it on a channel that doesn't have, it's not linked with any family-friendly stuff. And yeah, I have a ton. So I have a ton of fun playing it, and then I spend 2 hours chopping it up, rendering it, uploading it for what, 5 views, 7 views. It's a lot of work for 7 people to watch. It's almost 25 minutes per person. And I would rather have a 2-hour stream of interacting with people than me playing a game recorded. So this is kind of where the Couch Crashers is going to come from. We're going to be doing a bit of streaming. We're working on trying to find a way to stream both of our stuff together onto one site. Matt's the software dev. I'll leave it in his capable hands because he said he can do it. No pressure. So that's the plan. We may sideswipe. We may sidestep away from YouTube gaming and go to Beam. We might go to Twitch. We won't go to Twitch. We might try a bit of Beam and see how that goes. For the latency is always a good thing, or the low latency is always a good thing. Or we might just stick with YouTube gaming. We haven't sat down and drilled out all the fine detail, but it's something that we are going to do. And I'm looking forward to it, and I'm really excited. I'm kind of nervous as well, because there's always going to be some kind of backlash. And there's always someone out there who grabs the wrong end of the stick and thinks that, oh, he's only doing it to be, because to get more views or whatever. I want more views. And I'm not doing it for money. I don't give a shit about the money. I really don't. I don't do it because it doesn't make me any money. I've been doing this 3 years and I've made £6, which is what, $9 in 3 years. If I was doing this for money, I'd be homeless. So I don't care. I don't care about the money. I don't want to be famous. I just want people to sub to me and have a good time and interact and have a good laugh and enjoy themselves in the same way that I enjoy myself. Essentially, I'm sharing my fun with you, and I want you to enjoy that, and I want people to sort of catch on to that and kind of enjoy watching us have fun. Anything wrong with that? No, I don't think it's too much to ask. I have a Patreon page. I don't push it because I don't want to make money out of it. It would be great. I'd quite be really happy to make, well, say, what, £25 a month? Just to buy myself a game every month so that I can stream some new content. If I don't, it doesn't make any difference. I had enough money to get by. I've got food in my belly. I've got a roof over my head. My kids are looked after. My girlfriend is happy. She says she is. I hope so. If not, you won't see me again. And those are the important things, because ultimately my family life is the most important, and everything else comes second. But I enjoy playing games. I enjoy tech. I enjoy being a nerd, and I like sharing it with people. And if I can impart some wisdom or make someone chuckle, then so much the better. It just means that it's all kind of worth it. So I've kind of rambled, and I knew I would, and I wanted to keep it to less than I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I can't see the timer. Excuse me. 28 minutes. Well, it's kind of less than I thought. I was expecting 40 minutes. But I'm going to bring it to a close now. So essentially, yes, I'm going to put links in the description below. I'm staying with the Brim. These are the bullet points. Bullet point 1, I'm staying with the Brimigos. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stick with it until the end of the year and see. And hopefully by that time we'll have something up and running and things will be going. Otherwise, I might just say, do you know what, guys? You're going to be better off without me, because you don't have to worry about finding time in your time zone and your busy schedules to include somebody from across the pond. We're not going to, I have no intention of being enemies with them. I still want to, I still have conversations with them. They've done me no wrong. They've not dissed me. They haven't upset me. They haven't, put kick me signs on my back or anything like that. And there's going to be no animosity there at all. If I do disappear. But for the time being, I'm going to get my internet sorted and push to get the Bromigos back to producing content together as well as apart. Whether all of us are together or whether we have like me and Dave doing one thing and Slothy and Craig doing another thing or whatever, we'll work something out in one way or another. But also, once the internet is sorted, the other bullet point and the major bullet point is, which was actually the whole point of the video, so I've kind of gone around it in a roundabout fashion, and taken 28 minutes or 30 minutes to just like come up with one thing, is myself and Matt are going to be doing collab stuff called the Couch Crashers. It's going to be fun. There's going to be links to the Couch Crashers YouTube down below and to the website down below as well. And it's going to be a real laugh, and I hope that you will come along and you'll join us. Once it's up and running and things are really going, we'll send out some links for the Couch Crashers Discord as well if you want to come and chat to us there. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, thanks for, if you're still here and you haven't fallen asleep, jumped off a cliff or gone off to do something more interesting, then I commend you. Well done. you have my ultimate gratitude. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. I will also, before I go, I'll also, once the channel is set up, I'll also put a link to the Scotty Tech channel as well down below, so you can hop along there. I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the Couch Crashers and to the Scotty Tech, just so you can catch up on the videos. You know where to find us, and you can interact with us when we do the live streams as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye for now.